Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your weekly gold analysis done after New York's closed for Wednesday 5th of June. I'm recording this video now Thursday the 6th, 2 AM New York time. Last week I had two wave counts. My main wave count was invalidated fairly quickly with some upwards movement, confirming this alternate, which is now my only wave count. This wave count still sees the bigger picture as the same. Within a cycle degree fourth wave down, it's unfolding as a zigzag probably. The A and B waves are complete and we're within the final C wave down at primary degree, which is unfolding as an impulse. Within primary C we have intermediate 1 and 2 complete, and intermediate 3 can only subdivide as an impulse. Within it we have minor 1, a leading expanding diagonal, minor 2, a zigzag complete, minor 3 with a truncated fifth wave. Gold does seem to exhibit truncations fairly readily, and minor wave 4 is showing nice alternation with its counterpart minor wave 2. It's unfolding as a triple. This is a really rare structure, so I'll go over why I'm labelling it in this way on the 2-hourly chart. I'm expecting a bit more upwards movement for minor 4, which may end about the 0.382 Fibonacci ratio of the orthodox length of minor wave 3 down. That's at 1475.03. Minor wave 4 may not move into minor wave 1 price territory above 1625.95. I expect it should be over in maybe 3 or 4 more days. And when that's done, sometime over the next week, we should see a trend change and the resumption of this downwards trend. My long-term targets still remain the same. Intermediate wave 3 at 1232 will reach 4.236, the length of intermediate wave 1. It's an unusual Fibonacci ratio, but it is mathematically correctly a Fibonacci ratio. When I know where the fourth wave within it has ended, I will add to this target calculation with another degree. I will add to it using minor degree, but I can't do that until the fourth wave is over. So this target may change, or it could widen into a small zone. The long-term target for primary wave C down to end this big correction at cycle degree is still months away, and it's 1151, where it will reach 1.618, the length of primary wave A. When this fourth wave correction is over, we'll redraw this channel around intermediate wave 3 using Elliott's second technique. For now, I'll just leave it as a best fit. Let's have a look at the structure on a 2-hourly chart, where the start of minor wave 4 down here is this point down here. I have considered several different possibilities for this upwards movement. The first consideration was a simple zigzag where either the A or C wave could have been a diagonal. Sometimes that's a better explanation for lots of choppy overlapping zigzag movement, but it just doesn't fit here. This upwards movement here is a 5-3-5. So here we have a zigzag, here we have a 3-3-5. This is a flat correction. Here we have a 5-wave structure upwards, and this point is ever so slightly above this, so this is where this ends. This choppy overlapping sideways movement looks very much like a B wave. I think it may have ended here, and here we have a 5 up, so we have a 5 B wave here and a 5 up, so here's another zigzag, and it does have a really strong zigzag look. And what seems to be really obvious today is this looks like a very typical contracting triangle. I think the E wave down may be incomplete, and it may be a bit more time consuming. We may have to relabel it WXY. It could turn out to be a combination, or a double zigzag, sorry. The E wave should either undershoot the AC trend line or maybe overshoot the AC trend line. But for a contracting triangle, it may not move beyond the end of the C wave. Movement below 1388.88, even a fraction, even a cent, would invalidate the triangle, and that would indicate that instead of a triangle here, we may have had a double zigzag over here, and this could be a series of overlapping first and second waves, although I'm kind of struggling to see how that one would fit. A triangle really does fit best. So for this wave count, I'm seeing minor wave 4 is unfolding as a very rare triple zigzag, and there's really nice alternation here. The first X wave is a nice expanded flat correction, and the second X wave is a nice contracting triangle. When this triangle is complete, I'll expect an upward zigzag for a final wave, labelled wave Z at minute degree, to end about the target on the daily chart. The wave count took a bit longer than expected. All that very choppy overlapping upwards movement certainly does look extremely corrective. Because I can see a really clear contracting triangle unfolding right at the moment, I expect that when it's done we should see a final upwards thrust. The triangle may end fairly soon, it's pretty close to it, and then we should see a zigzag upwards unfolding to that target. That's all for me today for your gold analysis, and I hope that all our readers and members had a fantastic week.